Aaron, the man who carried the weight of the sacred, the story of the first high priest of Israel. Strong and impactful, while Moses was speaking with God face to face, there was a man who stood between God and the people, while the fire of glory descended from heaven. There was a man responsible for approaching that fire without being consumed. His name doesn't resonate like Moses. He did not lead armies like Joshua. He did not defeat giants like David. But without him, the cult would not exist. The pardon would not be announced. The presence of God would not require a mediator. This man was Aaron, the first high priest in the history of Israel. He who donned the sacred garments, he bore the blood of atonement, and he entered the place where no one else could enter. Today, you will learn the complete story of Aaron, since its first appearance in the scriptures, until the day he went up the mountain to die, and he left behind an eternal legacy of intercession, service, and reverence before God. 1. Aaron, before his priesthood. An ordinary man, chosen by God, Aaron appears in the Bible not as a priest, but as a brother. He was Moses' older brother, born in a time of oppression, when the people of Israel lived as slaves in Egypt. While Moses was raised in Pharaoh's palace, Aaron remained among the people. He experienced suffering firsthand. He felt the weight of the whip. He heard the cry of the oppressed. And perhaps that's why, when God calls Moses in the desert, he says something revealing. "Isn't Aaron your brother, the Levite?" I know he speaks well. Aaron would be the voice. Moses would be the instrument. God would be the authority. From the beginning, Aaron appears as a mediator, the one who speaks for another, the one who places himself between two parties, a clear sign of what he would become, to run before Pharaoh. The voice that confronted emperors when Moses returns to Egypt. He does not go alone. Aaron is by his side. It is Aaron who extends the staff. It is Aaron who speaks before Pharaoh. It is Aaron who sees the power of God manifest itself in signs and plagues. His staff transforms into a snake. The waters turn to blood. The earth is wounded. The sky answers. Aaron witnesses the confrontation between the living God and the gods of Egypt. He sees the Lord triumph. See the liberation happen. And he walks with the people towards the unknown. But Aaron still doesn't know that his greatest test would not come from Egypt, but from the very people he helped to liberate. 3. The golden calf, Aaron's greatest failure in the desert. Moses ascends Mount Sinai, and time passes. The people are growing impatient. Faith wavers. Fear is growing. And then they are looking for Aaron. Make us gods who go before us. Aaron gives in. He collects the gold mold calf, and the people love it. This is the darkest moment in Aaron's life. The man called to represent God. It yields to human pressure. But here lies a profound truth. God does not reject Aaron. Even after the mistake, even after the fall, even after the shame, the Lord corrects. But it restores. Because Aaron's calling was not based on perfection, but on purpose. 4. The consecration. Aaron becomes high priest in the desert. God establishes something new. A holy priesthood, a system of sacrifices, a clear way of approaching them, and Aaron is chosen. It is washed, anointed, dressed in sacred garments, the breastplate with 12 stones, the ephod, a mitra, the gold blade with the inscription, "Holiness to the Lord." Aaron now carries the people on his chest. Literally. He does not enter God's presence on his own, but representing an entire nation. The weight of the sacred rests on your shoulders. 5. The priest who entered the Holy of Holies once a year. Just one. Aaron entered the most sacred place. With blood, with fear, in silence. No mistakes were allowed. No distractions were tolerated. There, he made atonement for the sins of the people. There, mercy triumphed over judgment. Aaron becomes a symbol of intercession, from someone who places themselves between human failings and divine holiness. 6. Conflicts, trials, and confirmation of the priesthood. Not everyone accepted Aaron's authority. There were rebellions, there were questions, there were challenges. But God answers. Aaron's staff blossoms. It produces sprouts, flores, and the result, a clear sign. The choice was divine. It wasn't ambition. It was not a human inheritance. He was called from heaven. 7. The death of Aaron, a priest until the end. The time for farewell has arrived. On Mount Hor, God calls Moses, Aaron, and Eleazar. There, in front of everyone, Aaron is stripped of his priestly garments. They pass them on to their child. The priesthood continues. The man leaves. Aaron dies on the mountain, in peace, with honor. The people mourn for 30 days, because the man is gone. But the legacy remains. Aaron's legacy. Aaron teaches us that God uses flawed men, restore those who repent, and it honors those who remain in the calling. He wasn't perfect, but he was faithful. His legacy points to something greater, for an eternal priesthood, for a perfect mediator. Would this story resonated with you if Aaron's legacy touched your heart? So don't let this message stop here. Enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to understand that God still calls, restores, and uses ordinary people. Here, we bring the stories of the Bible to life, and we show that they still speak today. Until the next video.